All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to what promises to be a thrilling semi-final clash here at the Region 5 Youth Games. The atmosphere is electric, the teams are fired up and the stakes couldn't be higher. Today is all about determination, teamwork and heart. All these young athletes battled it out for a covert sport in the finals. They've been incredible talent throughout the games, and now it all comes down to this moment. Buckle up because we are in for a fast-paced, high-energy game filled with skills, strategy and passion. As you can see on the screen, we do have the South African national anthem as well as the Namibian national anthem to follow after. A bit nerve-wracking for the host country, Namibia. I think they did come out in number, of course, as witnessed earlier with their previous game against Zimbabwe. Really, the nation did fill up the arena, and it was such an electrifying energy here at the arena. Beautiful, beautiful game that was. So, of course, the winner will move on to the finals that will take place tomorrow.
Yes.
And of course, there will be a third place playoff as well.
Yes.
And now there you have it, introduction of the South African team, of course referred to as the Baby Proteas. That's the South African team. And of course, on your screen right now, these are the Desert Flames, the Namibian under-19 team, introduced on a court. Beautiful energy here at the arena. We have got our Namibian national team coaches rather, in our midst. Very, very beautiful to have them here and see how indeed the development of netball in Namibia actually is. So very lovely to be graced by her presence there. Of course, we have the wing defense Namibia, Kadondovi, there having a word with her team.
And she's the captain, yes.
And Duran, of course, another player to look out for. A beautiful standing shooter, really holds her ground perfectly well. Her attackers knows how to feed her beautifully, as we can witness right now on court. It is their center, and of course, without no delay, She sings in the first
She's
ball.
singing it in. Wow.
Namibia takes their center now. A bit of a long one compared to the baby Proteas there. Beautiful tap there by the South African defense. It is unfortunately a contact by the wing defense. Namibia, beautiful feed there to the South African GS. Stealing that center from Namibia. She does not disappoint.
She
However,
doesn't.
she does reward her defense for that beautiful effort there by bringing the ball to her. South Africa now take the center.
I think this GS just know how to stand.
Of course, having to watch her for some time now, I think whoever stand a chance to defend her should have picked up on how to work around
Yes.
the center, the GS,
GS.
of South Africa. Now, Namibia takes their center. Will this be their first?
They are playing
Goal.
it short, which is so good.
Beautiful feed there to the GS. Unfortunately, GA was not expecting that one. Contact from behind by the center, South Africa.
That was obstruction by GD of South Africa. So it's a penalty for Namibia.
Angel takes it,
Take it in. Sis,
and the
sink it
crowd
in.
goes wild.
That one
It is the first goal for Namibia now. It is 3-1. If you are joining us, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Region 5 Youth Games here in the beautiful country Namibia, held in the capital city Windhoek at the Windhoek Showground. So please, if you find yourself here, still too early. It is the first semi-finals. We definitely will bring you the second as well right after this game. So please join us, engage with us, let us know your thoughts, and of course show love to our athletes. My name is Nelly. I am definitely your commentator, and I am joined by Lady V.
Our score right now is 4-1 in favor of South Africa.
A bit of a slide there from the center Namibia. They're still on the game. A contact there by the goalkeeper, South Africa.
The GS take it and she score. Beautiful by Wapandera there, GS of Namibia. And it's a 10 over for Namibia. There was a brilliant intercept by GD, Helene David.
And it is a penalty awarded for Namibia right in the circle. And the GS, Mundra, will take the penalty. She misses it.
And she
Goes for the rebound. It is a ball replay.
Ooh.
Namibia definitely not awarding the defense.
Beautiful intercept by Hope, the captain of Namibia.
It is South Africa's ball. Namibia's GS not happy about the decision from the umpire. However, the decision has been made, and now South Africa take their centre back.
They are
GS.
leaving the GS open.
Unattended.
I don't know how she does it. She has been doing that in the whole game.
She's been escaping her defense, eh?
Very much.
Of course, we've got South African supporters as well in our midst. The arena is fully packed. It is very electric and very energizing there. And like I said, if you do find yourself in the capital, this is the first semi-finals for the youth games. Beautiful play from the wing attack there, Namibia. She has been really, really showing such a beautiful athleticism throughout the games, as she's been really driving the game quite well.
Oh,
It's
that's
a no goal
no-goal.
there, as you have to position yourself correctly. A lot of physicality there in the
first quarter.
right in the circle of Namibia. The contesting between the GS and the GK. She misses that
missed it.
one.
It's a 10 over for South Africa.
Again,
And again, the GS is.
GS left unattended there,
And
missing
she
the ball.
missed.
However, she takes the penalty, as it is an obstruction from the goal defense, and she sinks it in. Now Namibia has 2 goals, and South Africa currently in the lead with 6 goals. South Africa still, that's the contact there
The
from the
contact by the
center,
center.
Namibia. That's Kurangera causing the contact right on top of the circle. Durant takes it one more time and she sings it in. 7-2 is the current score. It is a breaking there, advancing the ball to the transverse line. Beautiful take there by the goal defense of South Africa. What a beautiful play there by Zara.
And it's footwork.
Coach
from
Gila.
the wing attack of South Africa.
Will Namibia safely get that ball back? It is their center.
Yes, they got their ball back.
Long balls.
Obstruction by the wing attack of South Africa.
A bit of a push from the from the goal defense there. SA.
Another obstruction. Namibia, they are playing it safe. And it was contact by the center of South Africa.
It was a beautiful save there by the GS, who misses the ball again. This is a third consecutive miss.
Yes.
Namibian shooters, I think they're just trying to warm up their fingertips. It is, the temperature seems to be
over
fine.
for South Africa.
Of course, South Africa definitely getting their turnover, and the GK attempting to really try to see if she can intercept the ball, however, with a height difference. Of course, Durant definitely has advantage over her defender.
Score now is 8-2 in favor of South Africa.
With just over 8 minutes to go, South Africa is in a 6-goal lead. A contact there caused by Durant. Namibia now having a turnover. Beautiful long ball to the wing attack. Namibia still not comfortably getting the ball to the shooters.
It was obstruction by the GT of South Africa.
She did lean in there a little bit more, the GK of South Africa. So it is a penalty. GA will take it, and she finally sings it in.
Yes.
Finally. That took some time there for Namibia. It is a 5-goal difference. Namibia will take their center. And early in the game, we do have tactical change there. Bringing in a fresh legs goal defense there. She is definitely taking the
Center, the wing attack.
the goal defense, that is.
Goal defense. Oh.
Of course, we need a captain on court, and so the center, South Africa, Kyra, will take the captain badge. Namibia will take their center now. A bit of a crowd there for them, trying to, making it difficult to move the ball forward. Look at how the Namibians are on one side of the court, but the wing attack trying to escape, trying to make that open. Just to allow the ball flow there, the GS has to come all the way to the transverse line to assist. Beautiful roll there by the GA. Namibia losing that ball as the wing attack could not get her hands on it. Beautiful running step there from the GA. Durant, ball kisses the pole. Unfortunately, she could not get to sing this one. It is now a turnover for Namibia. In fact, they are taking their center back. Of course, South Africa really hawking onto the Namibian midcourt and beautifully intercepting that ball. Look at the contesting between the wing defense and the GA of South Africa. Beautiful, beautiful eye there. Unfortunately, she could not just get hold of that ball. Namibia taking their center back again. Look at the beautiful tap. Just a beautiful tap at the perfect timing. And Duran once more. Beautiful feet there to her, and of course, she does not disappoint at all. 3-9 is the current score. With just over 5 minutes to go, South Africa is in the lead with a 6-goal difference, and they take their center. Of course, Duran having shot most of those 10 goals, if not all of them. I
Yeah.
think she's very comfortable
I
right
think
now.
she's the only one that scored so far.
I mean, of course, I think that they're doing what they need to do. I mean, beautiful, beautiful save there from the wing defense, South Africa. Lovely play there from Sinegugu, who beautifully brings the ball back. And of course, Duran does not hesitate to reward her. And she brings the score to 11-3. South Africa really owning centers, Namibian centers right now.
Yes.
And the Namibians are not using their centers, nor are they using their turnovers. Unfortunately, South Africa really is taking advantage of that. Now they bring the score to 12-3.
I think Namibian defenders have to let the Durant to go far from the poles if they want her not to shoot.
Like, as in keep them far from the
Yes.
pole and just delaying the process.
Another
What an elevation there
by the
from
center
Kyra.
of
Beautiful play, winning the ball over to South Africa there. Of course, Duran, will she reward the beautiful effort of Kyra there? It is an obstruction there by
Helene Thomas.
Dala,
Helene
the
Thomas,
GK?
GD.
the GD, my apologies. And of course, she beautifully does that. Again, once more, stealing Namibia's center pass. Now, Namibia will have a change wing attack there. And they are introducing a new wing attack.
Wits going to
Bringing in Wits.
GD.
Have not seen her the couple of games.
No.
I think this is her first appearance, her first cap.
Namibia wing attack is now Rauhashi Kwaya, and then the GK is Wits Merike.
And there you have it. Finally, the GA actually does it, and she sings that one in Atlanta, the South African GA. Too much overcrowding, a lot of hands at one place, not allowing the ball to flow beautifully well. It is unfortunately a turnover for South Africa as there was a breaking.
I love the way the GK of Namibia is keeping Duran. She is really doing her job.
The contesting, there is a bip on the floor. A lot of contesting there. Score is currently 15-3, and South Africa is running away with a goal difference. It is just the first quarter, and right under 2 minutes, it is definitely a 12-goal difference. South Africa losing that one. It is now a turnover for Namibia. It was a breaking. Namibia now will take. I believe there was a bit of a contact there by or rather caused by the wing attack, the GA rather of South Africa.
Another intercept, beautiful. Wow.
Sinegugu definitely having a moment there with the beautiful intercepts, and of course they do not hesitate to reward her for the beautiful effort as Lanta actually sinks that one in there for South Africa. It is 16-3 rather, and of course South Africa in a comfortable lead in the very first quarter of 13-goal difference. Contact there caused by the wing defense. Look at the wing GA all alone. Unfortunately, the feeder could not see her.
Wow, beautiful.
What a long wait for that score.
It was beautiful.
Lovely, lovely score there from the GAs of Namibia. South Africa now takes their center with just seconds to spare. Beautiful feed there to the GS. Unfortunately, there was a contact. And there you have it. Of course, Duran really, really making sure that she does not miss the ball at all. It is Namibia center breaking from the defense of South Africa, advancing the ball. A bit of a push there. And another contact from the goal wing defense. Sinagugu.
Beautiful, beautiful pass by the GA to the GS.
GS
And
really
it
takes a
sank
moment there, takes the
It
time,
was,
and of course the rewards that beautiful attempt or effort from her attackers.
Oh, the GT was a bit late.
A split second away from just intercepting that ball. A beautiful display there, athleticism by the attackers and shooters of. That's a health center. That's a health center. A long, long ball, not quite sure, but I think she looked at the time.
Oh, yeah,
that
she
is
looked at
how
the
she
time.
actually thought she could get it right. And you can see from the smile on her face, she's definitely happy with the score. It is 5-18, a 13-goal difference. South Africa definitely in a comfort lead in the very first quarter of this game. It is early in the game. Namibia is up against South Africa at the first semi-finals, so please stay tuned as we bring you the highlights of the first quarter.
ورجال ضربات جزاء من مناطق الليل يعني مناطق الثانية اللي في الفور 1.
Of course. And we are back for the second quarter here at the Windhoek Showgrounds, with the scoreboard showing a bit of a comfortable lead there from the South African team, 18-5. That just shows how a bit comfortable the South African team is. Now both teams came out strong in the first quarter, testing each other's defense and pushing the pace. Now as we head into the next 15 minutes, expect some tactical adjustments and sharp execution as coaches look to build up momentum. Now the players are back on court and the crowd is buzzing. Let's see what it takes to control its critical.
Beautiful intercept by the GT.
Lovely, lovely intercept there from the goal defense. Throw in there for South Africa. Lovely play there. And Kiera gets the ball and unfortunately could not balance himself very well.
The Namibian defenders, now they are working because they are keeping Duran.
It is now a turnover
Yeah.
for Namibia. The Desert Flames now need to smartly and patiently play the ball. However, they can't find it to play the ball a bit forward. What a bit of an overcooked ball there to the wing attack. I believe the Namibia Desert Flames did introduce a new wing attack on court.
Yes, they did. Beautiful pickup by the GD of Namibia.
Wing defense of Namibia.
No, the wing attack is Rauha Shikwaya.
That's a bit of a contact from behind there by the GA South Africa. Namibia is still on the attack.
Was a contact by the center Kiara of South Africa.
Bit of a tumble and fall there by the goal defense. Another bit.
Oh, the game is getting physical.
It is quite intense. Of course, there's a lot at stake here.
Beautiful.
Lovely split there by the GA Desert
And she
Flames.
sink it in. And it was there.
It was South Africa's center. Look at the beautiful play there from them. Namibia losing their center there. It is a throw in there for South Africa. Beautiful play there to the wing attack. And of course, Duran.
And she sink it in.
She does not hesitate at all.
Not at
She's
all.
quite accurate and she knows her ankles quite well. She just knows how to hold her position well. And she just does not disappoint the team.
Oh, then she missed that one. Is it a 10 over for Namibia?
It is Namibia's turnover. It is their center though. Let's see if whether or not they will capitalize on this one.
And it's a miscatch by the GS of Namibia.
It unfortunately is. Ooh, what a contest and a bit of a tip there. Picks herself up beautifully and continues. With a 13 goal difference, the baby Proteas currently in the lead.
Oh, beautiful. I love the confidence in Duran.
She definitely is confident and very comfortable under the pole. As the scoreline has shown, she's quite comfortable.
Another was by Namibian center there. I think Namibia have to get away with high balls, long balls.
It is a 14 goal difference, and with just 10 minutes and a half to go, I mean, a lot definitely is at stake here. Look
Beautiful
at that beautiful
intercept by the
take.
GT.
Unfortunately, she was off court. She stepped off court. South Africa take their centre back now. It is a throw in. Lovely ball balance there. Of course, Duran definitely having her eyes on the ball, and the attackers making sure that she just
Beautiful shot by Duran.
ball just lands in the palm of her hand. Of course, Kiera now takes the center for the baby Proteas. they're not quite babies. I mean,
Yeah, they are not.
their skill set does not say babies at
Uh-uh,
all.
not
They
at
are
all.
so well polished. They have shown so much good performance throughout, and but they're doing quite a good job. They're right now up against the Desert Flames. Just look at that. How can you
Wow.
defend it?
What a pass.
Of course,
Wow.
22-6 is the current score on the board. Baby Proteas definitely in a comfortable lead there, and the Desert Flames definitely trailing behind.
Oh, the wing.
with-
They put in Kit back to wing attack.
Perhaps the coaches just had to have a little word with her,
Yeah.
and just to give her a bit of a direction as to how they can go about.
And also to just read the game and check what is happening.
Of course, that's right. Look at that contesting and fight for the ball. A beautiful war here on the court. It is now in the circle of the Desert Flames. A penalty given. The GA will take it. She feeds it to her
Beautiful
GS,
pass.
and
Beautiful feed.
accurate shot there from the GS. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, from the audience, the Namibians really came out and they made sure that they are definitely behind the Desert Flames, supporting them every ball, every jump, and every shot. So that is such a beautiful thing to watch. Lovely, lovely. Intercepted from Sinagugu. Unfortunately, she was just
That
short
was a
of-
replay.
Coach killers, right in the circle of the Namibians and the GS. Unfortunately, had to. Oh,
Wow,
nice, lovely
holding.
balance, definitely. And to run, of course. Look at the push from the G.
Contact by the GT of Namibia.
Penalty given there.
That was contact by the GS of South Africa.
It's very unfortunate there for the baby Proteas. But for the Desert Flames, it's very fortunate because they get an opportunity to try and capitalize on this one. It's taking some time for the Namibian mid-courts to actually get the ball to the shooters.
Yes.
And there goes the... A missed shot there by the GA, but she takes it again as the penalty is awarded. Misses it again, and it is a throw in there for the Desert Flames. GS takes it, misses it again, and of course the defense of the baby Proteas takes it back again. Lovely attempt there by the wing defense. Unfortunately, she was off. She broke in to the circle, and there she finally sinks that one in, and she brings the score to 24-7. Wow, beautiful control of the ball there. Unfortunately, the wing attack could not get a hold of that one. It is now another throw in for Namibia. Ooh, unfortunately, there was a bit of a slide from the center Namibia. Ooh,
Duran.
lovely.
She just know how to stand. I wish all the shooter can just learn how to stand like that and own their space.
Is a tactical change there, bringing in a shooter, Namibia.
God love Victor.
Victor is now taking the GS bib. Namibia did struggle, or is rather struggling to get those shots that they need to change the number on the scoreboard. So hopefully this change will make, or rather bring forth a difference.
Beautiful intercept by
What a play!
Oh,
What a
rebound.
beautiful play there between the goal defense and goalkeeper of Namibia. Indeed, the goalkeeper is really bringing change about the when it comes to the defense there in Namibia. But wing defense just donated the ball, unfortunately, into South Africa's hands. And now, fortunate for South Africa, they get an opportunity to get their ball back.
wow.
And now it is 26-7. And it's just under 4 minutes to go. I don't know if Namibia will actually make it to that 10-goal score, but by the look of things, South Africa really is dominating, and a beautiful tap there from the wing defense. Namibia, she really is trying to get any ball intercepted.
Beautiful. Oh, that was a beautiful from the center of Namibia to the GS. And she
It is
missed
a
it.
throw in there for Namibia. She unfortunately did miss it, but hopefully they get another chance. It is a contact there. She will take the penalty again. She takes a deep breath, and of course she makes sure that she sunk that one in. Perhaps in the next 3 minutes it is possible that they get to the 10-goal mark, but let's see. Wow, the wing attack just could not see the center, literally begging for that ball. Unfortunately, instructions there coming from the support rather coming from the spectators. South Africa now gets an opportunity to actually turn this Namibian center over into their favor. Love the ball flow there from South Africa. Beautiful pressure applied there by the defense of Namibia. Namibia bringing in a different goalkeeper, and
Oh,
it is
Ndala.
now-
Yes.
it is now a turnover there for Namibia.
They put Ndala back. She was in the first quarter.
I think we just need to open up the court a little bit more, because everyone is flocking to the ball. They say that the ball is a magnet, but look at the beautiful
Wow,
take
that's
there from the goal defense, South Africa.
I think Namibia have to get away with long balls because they are not helping.
Beautiful pass there to the GS.
Wow.
And what a shot.
She shot it in.
Clean. Stealing that center there from Namibia. South Africa now take their center, and it is a throw in there for South Africa in the center third. Lovely ball there, right in the pocket to the center. Beautiful take there. And of course, Duran doesn't disappoint. However, the goal defense seem tired. The original GS takes the beep once more. A lot of changes there. Namibia takes the center. And of course, currently in the drive, beautiful feed there to the GS. And beautifully in her space as well.
Also,
Look at the contesting. And it is another contact there. But no need, because the GS, or rather GA, beautifully sunk that one in there for Namibia. It is the breaking.
they remove the GA of Namibia and bring in Wapandera, that was the GS in the first and second quarter.
Absolutely. And of course, coming back again, she definitely made sure. Now with just a few seconds to spare, it is 29-19. Another slide there from the center, Namibia. And now Namibia having to almost get that 10 goal on the board. I don't think that will happen, because now South Africa definitely is on the turnover. It is a contact there from the center, Namibia. Right at top of the D. And Duran, of course, doesn't disappoint.
Well.
Now the next center
Duran.
is South Africa's. Will they bring it to 31? It's just a matter of seconds that is sending in. It is a penalty now. And Duran takes it. And
Wow.
what a super shot there by the GS of South Africa. 31-9 is the current score. And it is just the second quarter.
And they miss it.
It was an attempt. Unfortunately, she could not receive that ball beautifully in her hand, and that brings us to the end of the first half of this game. It is South Africa versus Namibia at the Region 5 Youth Games, and South Africa really leading with a very big goal difference. Welcome back to the third quarter, also known or AKA the championship quarter. What a story that has unfolded here. South Africa really just making sure that they indeed brought on that goal difference there. It is 31-9. That is the goal that both teams are working in. That is of course in favor of South Africa. Now momentum has definitely shifted, and now all eyes are on whether they can keep up this incredible pace. The South Africans, the pressure is building up, crowd is roaring. The game is far from over, as we do have
What a turnover.
beautiful communication there between the defense of South Africa. 32-9 is the current score.
That was a beautiful tap by Haley Kidd.
South Africa bringing in a new wing defense, and the original wing defense currently off court. Unfortunately, it is a coach killer there by the goal shooter South Africa. It is now a turnover from Namibia. The attempt of trying to defend from behind really not working out. Beautiful shot, feed there.
And she missed it. Oh,
It is a penalty as the GK did break a distance.
and she sink it in.
And GS Victor Namibia takes a shot and awards her team with that one. Beautiful, lovely. Really amazing to watch.
She sink it in. I love her confidence.
I think her confidence really is playing a lot with all the scores that she's been shooting. It is Namibia now to take their center. 10-33 is the score. 23 goal difference.
And
GS Victor right behind her defense, and of course her GK got a hold of that ball. It is now a beautiful rebound there from South Africa. And GSSA,
she missed it, and it was a beautiful rebound by Merika from GK of Namibia.
what was that wing defense? Unfortunately, a bit of a slippery hand there for Namibia's wing defense, and now
Namibia
the
brought
GK's
in
effort is not being rewarded.
not at all. Namibia brought in a new center.
Fresh legs there for the Namibian
Ronda.
midcourt. Namibia another opportunity to turn this over. A lot of movement there from the GS, but a beautiful take there from the Namibian GA. Lovely play. No goal. And she said, not a problem, I can take it again. And then, of course, she definitely does it again and sings it. 11-33, 22 goal difference. A beautiful,
and
beautiful
to sink
fast
it in.
center there for the
GA.
center
Wow.
of South Africa. Beautiful play. Lovely play. Also, they have good chemistry. Not the best that we've seen thus far, but I mean, it's really working out to be quite good for the shooters of South Africa. GK bouncing on top of them.
Another intercept. That's the second ball the center gave away. And it's contact by the GK of Namibia. And it's a miss by the GA of South Africa. So then it's contact by the wing defense of Namibia. Duran, she's sing it in. Beautiful, beautiful.
.11:35 is the score on the board. South Africa running away with their center. A lot of drive, a lot of movement. The contact there by the center Namibia. And Namibia's goal there. He is unfortunately off court. And Namibia now, fortunately, gets a turnover. Again, trying to defend a ball from behind has really not been working for the South African team. But they continuously do it with the hopes, I guess, that they get it right.
Another intercept. I think our girls are not just coming out.
Look at the beautiful
beautiful,
save from the
beautiful.
goalkeeper, Namibia.
Wow. The
Such a
GK.
lovely, I mean,
That
she
was-
really is bringing a change there at the defense.
Ever since she came in, she's doing a brilliant job.
Another contact there by the center, South Africa. She needs to step a little bit back. The push from the goalkeeper. Both defenders are out of play.
And she sink it in.
Substitution Zimbabwe, number 6 for winning ball.
12:35 and just 8 minutes and a half to go before the championship quarter ends. Namibian athletes really not making use of the space on court. It's such a huge court. However, they're just not making use of the space. It's
Not at all.
like they're crowded.
Oh, beautiful.
What a beautiful take.
communication.
What a beautiful elevation. But a lovely rebound from the GA. What a play there from the GA Namibia.
It is.
Really, really rewarding indeed.
She's playing so calm.
I have not seen her sweat thus far. I think she's such a calm player. Contact there from the goal defense. That infringement leaving two shooters with one defense. Who do you think she's going to go for? The GA. Lovely feed there. Falling beautifully in the palm of her hand. And of course, she does not disappoint, however, rewards the
But I
effort of
love-
her midcourt.
I love the way the GK of Namibia is defending. She's going all out.
That's right. Again, another intercept there.
Beautiful
South Africa.
pickup.
But yeah, beautiful pickup there from the Namibian defense. It's a contact there by the South African center. Kiera has really been driving the game and she's really doing such a good job. Of course, GA Namibia, look at her face. She just has this face that is so calm.
She's calm. Contact by the GA of Namibia. And then another one by the center.
Number 18 for number 9.
Wow,
And of
beautiful. Duran.
Nothing else to expect there but just accurate shots from South Africa's GS. Namibia takes their center.
There's obstruction by the wing defense of South Africa.
Namibia's wing attack. Beautiful play there from her.
Beautiful communication there. And she missed it.
But she goes for a
And she was-
rebound. Beautifully so.
The good thing about Gotlau, she will go for her rebounds if she misses a ball.
As expected, especially with the height of hers. And she does so beautifully
Yes.
because she does win most of her rebounds. So that's a good take there from the South Africans. Now it is Namibia with an opportunity for a turnover here as it is their throw in South Africa's goal third. Again, not making use of the space. Lovely play there.
Beautiful. From the wing attack of Namibia straight to the GS and she missed it. Beautiful.
16-37 is the current score on the board. South Africa definitely in the lead. Namibia on the attack and South Africa on defense right now. Beautiful flow of the ball, and that is what I meant earlier when I say they need to make use of the space. The court is quite big. Misses that one. Lovely rebound. Fortunately, she was off court.
I love this quarter. Namibia is coming out now.
Did you see how lovely the ball flow of South Africa is?
South Africa, they
So
just
much
know.
space, so much room for them to move into the ball. And that is how the ball really flows fast and quick at speed lightning when it comes to the...
Beautiful.
Ooh, that was dangerous. The umpire says it is a throw-in for Namibia. And I was just talking about how close to impossible it is to defend from behind. But the GD of Namibia just went full force. And match official says, ball is right.
Ball is right. Oh, beautiful. GS. Beautiful.
Lovely attempt there.
Beautiful. Yep.
It is just under 4 minutes to go. 37-17 is his current score. There is a 20-goal difference. Duran misses that one, takes it again, and she sings it in. It is a breaking there, advancing the ball to the transverse line.
Obstruction by the wing defense of South Africa.
Look at the contesting.
Beautiful. Wow.
The calm shooter takes it and she gives it. (18:38), 20-goal difference. South Africa in a comfortable lead. They take the center, and of course the GS beautifully fed there by her attackers, and as per usual, does not disappoint. However, sings it in there. 39-18 with just under 3 minutes to go. Namibia take the center. I think the GS can't be trusted to be fed that ball because she's behind
Intercept.
her defenders.
Yes.
That's why the ball gets intercepted, unfortunately, Namibia. And now South Africa is on the run.
Wow. That was contact by the GD of Namibia.
The contesting between the two, the goal shooter South Africa and the goalkeeper Namibia.
Oh.
Lovely attempt there from the GK, but of course GS South Africa definitely gets a hold of it and of course sings it in. South Africa having to steal that center from Namibia. It is definitely a South African center.
Wow.
Beautiful eye there from the center finding herself in the
side.
Oh wow.
That was a beautiful one.
It is just under 2 minutes to go. Center once more again, Namibia finding herself in the circle. Penalty awarded there, and of course
In.
the golden hand shooter South African GS sinks that one in as well. It is the first semi-final. Of course, right after this, we will give you the second, where we'll have Zimbabwe face Malawi. So please do stay tuned. What a play from the GA. Lovely, lovely play there by Namibia's GA, saving that ball beautifully. And it ended up in a penalty right under the pole, where the GA South Africa will take it. And she beautifully sinks that one in.
She's playing so calm. Namibia GA.
41-19 is the current score.
It was contact by the GA of Namibia. I think the timing was a bit slow.
Of course, yeah. I think so too. Lovely rebound there to the GS. And she sinks it in. Of course, we have the spectators right now really biting their nails to see what, or how rather, this game will end out. Another attempt to defend from behind there. Umpire holding time there. Penalty given. Will she sing it in? She misses it, and that brings us to the end of the championship quarter. 19-42 is the current goal. I think Namibia scored more goals in this quarter than
Yes,
they did any other.
amazing in this
but of course,
quarter.
South Africa definitely in a comfortable lead. Please stay tuned as we bring you the last 15 minutes of this game, and of course enjoy the highlights of the championship quarter.
With the match between Botswana and Namibia, those are the placement. Those are the placement matches for 7 and 8 position. Then we will go to Angola and Lesotho for position 5 and 6 before we.
It is the fourth quarter, the last and final quarter for the semi-finals. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Namibia up against South Africa at the Region 5 Youth Games held here in the beautiful capital city of Namibia, Windhoek, at the Windhoek Showgrounds. Now South Africa takes that. It is an advantage score from the GA South Africa. Namibia takes their center now. Like I said, it is just 14 minutes or so standing in between, miscommunication there between the goal defense and the center of Namibia. Now Namibia seemingly donated that ball to South Africa, or rather the center, and South Africa wastes no time. They definitely reward their mid-court for the effort, and they capitalize on that one. It is the current score on the scoreboard, 1944. South Africa on the center. Lovely attempt there from the goal defense, Namibia. It is now a throw in, South Africa. Both defense on the shooter. However, the shooter does not let that keep her from getting the ball.
Wow. She just knows what she's doing.
Precisely. She does it beautifully, effortlessly, and excellent. It is South Africa, Namibia now on the center. Throw in there for Namibia. GS having to come out just to receive that ball. The contesting. Lovely balance there from the GS. Wins herself a penalty.
And she
Missing that one. It is another
It's a
contact from the goalkeeper.
Yes. So she got another.
Another chance, another opportunity to capitalize on this.
Ooh, she sing it in.
And she finally does. Yes. 45-20 is the current score. 25 goal difference, South Africa leading. Look at the contesting between the GS and the GA.
Almost.
The GK.
I think the GD was a bit late.
Yes, that's right. You did mention earlier the difference that the GK Namibia has brought in. I really must agree with you because there seemed to be a bit of pressure there. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a slide and fall there. Namibia definitely on the attack. It is their center. Lovely take there from the... I mean,
Oh, that was
I'm loving and
beautiful.
enjoying the
That was beautiful.
athleticism
Wow.
of the GA Namibia. She's really taking up and owning up to the game.
She is.
She really is playing and she really is saving every ball savable at this point, and she's doing justice to, of course, her team.
So
It
there
is,
was contact by the GK of Namibia.
and of course, the accurate shot there from the GS South Africa. And I must say, really, the wing defense of Namibia, the captain, she really is doing what she needs to do on court.
She is a fighter.
She is definitely a fighter, especially when you have to play the ball back. She's always available.
Her eyes are always on the ball.
Unfortunately, there a bit of an overcooked ball to the Namibian shooter. Losing that ball now, it is a turnover for South Africa. Let's see how many balls they play. That's the second ball and the third ball in the goal third.
Then 4.
And the fourth ball right into Duran's hands.
And it's
And
in.
of course, she rewards her team for that beautiful, beautiful play there.
There's one thing about South Africa. Ever since they started their games, they always play from the center pass. They throw only 3 balls.
Namibia bringing in there a center.
And it's
What
in.
a beautiful shot. Lovely from the GA. South Africa. Namibia
Oh,
trying-
Namibia have a new center, Angel Wapingena.
The GS all alone. Took time there for the GA to see a GS. And it is a contact one more time. And what a beautiful shot there. And she just takes the walk. Lovely, lovely play there. It is 22-49. A bit of a long ball there to the shooters. Unfortunately, it is now South Africa finding themselves in the defense. And lovely Namibia is now on the attack. Lovely opening there from the goal defense of Namibia. Look at that beautiful tap.
the
Let it
ball.
just slight tap from Kiara. And what a beautiful, beautiful tap there from the goal defense. However, she is out of play. And of course, the spectators are not really happy about the decision. But of course, unfortunately, Namibia gives that ball
Intercept.
again. Lovely ball. Lovely, lovely
Lovely.
intercept.
Ooh, by the GD. Beautiful, beautiful intercept by the
What
GD.
a beautiful.
There was
I think she's like, finally, I got it right this time around. Lovely play. Contact from behind, wing defense. Wing attack, always availing herself there.
Beautiful,
What a
beautiful.
feed.
Wow. And she sink it in.
Wow.
Wow.
I actually thought it was going out.
I
Already
love
to
the
watch it.
defense of Namibia. The 2 defenders, they are communicating.
Right in the final and fourth quarter.
Beautiful. Wow.
Another contact from behind there.
And she sink it in.
One would wonder where all of this energy was the first quarter and the second quarter of the game from Namibia. But it is not too late. Of course, they definitely are really doing what they need to do. Look at the defense of Namibia. Hocking onto the
Wow.
shooter. And now, of course, the shooter is taking advantage by Ogos making her GA do most of the shooting.
That's true. So throw in for Namibia. That's a beautiful
What
intercept by
a
this.
display of skills and athleticism. Beautiful, beautiful play there by Kiera, the center of South Africa.
And she is doing amazing. She knows what she's doing.
The pressure that Duran is getting from the Namibian GK is remarkable.
That GK is making history. Ooh.
That's not stopping her from shooting the balls though, but I think she now is feeling that indeed I have a defender.
Yes.
And the combination or communication rather between the two defenders Namibia is quite good.
They are working, they are communicating.
The GA of course will take it. She is also another accurate shooter. I
She
think
is.
she shot most of the balls that she got, if not all of
Nice.
them as well.
South Africa is doing a lot of changes there.
A whole team revamp, especially from the midcourt and the attacking side. Seems like they are very good with their defense. Now that she's bringing in completely fresh legs, the whole. And of course, it's just 6 minutes and a half to go. South Africa really, I mean, the previous team that has gotten off, or the previous athletes that have gotten off, really.
Wow, that was a beautiful one. I thought she was going to lose the ball, but she holding on.
She
to
controlled it perfectly well.
Yes, beautiful.
I was saying that the athletes, the players that went off from South Africa, I think they have done their due diligence and they have really taken the team to where they need to be. And of course, bringing in brand new fresh legs, I think at this point really would be commendable. Same play, two shooters. Unfortunately,
she missed
this one.
Beautiful.
Fortunately for Namibia's GK, getting that lovely rebound there. And would like to know if whether or not, what a bounce and a steal.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
That was a beautiful one.
It was definitely a clean one, a beautiful, lovely one. Unfortunately, it's not so clean that it is, sorry.
Another intercept there by the wing defense.
Wing attack, Namibia finding herself on the floor, picking herself up, and of course continuing.
She's seeing it in. So South Africa brought in a new GS,
And the new GA as well.
a GA, and a wing attack.
Lovely save there from the wing defense. Namibia always availing herself, always ball sighted. The GS coming all the way to the transverse line.
Wow, that was a beautiful one by the GD.
Floors seem to be a bit slippery today. Unfortunately for the players, they really are finding it a bit difficult. Look at the height of that and the lovely elevation from the wing attack, South Africa. Lovely attempt there from her, but beautiful play there from the Namibian attackers. Will they be able to give the shooters the ball they need? Oh, the GA takes the ball. What a clean
What a shot.
And look at the walk.
What a shot. Even the walk said it all.
Such a calm player.
She is really doing good.
What a beautiful switch there by the defense. Lovely switch there from the GK and GD Namibia.
Beautiful one. Oh, the timing was a bit late.
Unfortunately, now it is a...
Wow.
What a super shot.
Wow.
GA.
Wow.
Lovely. South Africa on defense now as it is Namibia's center. Wing attack falls, picks herself up,
Wow. This
and
wing
unfortunately gotten her ball intercepted. Beautifully so by the defense of the wing defense of South Africa. Now South Africa, again, at the speed of lightning, get their ball in their goal circle. Of course, the GA will not bother feeding that.
Wow.
She definitely sinks it in effortlessly. Now, we have not seen much of her in the previous games, I believe.
Not at all. She missed it. I think it's obstruction. Oh, GS sig it in. 30 goals difference between the two. So it's a waste. I think the ball was a bit high, and then the GS missed it. So it's 10 over for South Africa. Contact by the GA of Namibia. I think her timing was a bit late. What is happening? It's a lot of falling today in this court. I love this wing attack of South Africa, as short as she is. Her elevation is awesome. Beautiful, beautiful intercept by the GA, but she threw the ball away.
I think what we need to remind ourselves here is that netball is definitely a a contact sport. And of course, there will be bumps here and there. There will be tips and falls here and there. It's quite safe unless, of course, the umpires do not have good control of the game. But I mean, it is expected. I think that's what I'm trying to come to. It is expected, and you will definitely see a bit of slips and slides here, falls here and there. But that is the game of netball. But of course, the GK's timing has been immaculate. Namibia, especially in this quarter, I mean, she really has gotten her hands in a lot of the South African balls, the intercepts, picking and poking where she possibly can. And that is really good. And the GK Namibia, I mean, she's really, really doing what she needs to do. My height might be a bit of an obstacle, but I mean, she is grinding, she's hustling, she is working. Now we're bringing back the center, Namibia, the original center that started the game. And the previous center comes off court. Now look at the contesting in the circle. Unfortunately, that loose ball could not have been saved. Unfortunately for South Africa, they definitely got it. And like I said, look at the speed of the South Africans.
Wow, beautiful shot.
Lovely, lovely pace there from them. 26-59. South Africa very comfortable with that, with just a few minutes to go. South Africa definitely making it very easy. Teachable moment there, I suppose. Namibia on the center. Unfortunately, that is the end. Unfortunately for Namibia, that is the end of the road for them. No, they definitely are going to do the third
and fourth place.
Yes, they definitely will have a game with the next semi-final loser. And congratulations to South Africa. They've made it to the final. They definitely are the defending champions twice in a row. And that is where they stand right now. And of course, we definitely will see them again tomorrow at the finals. And of course, a big shout out to the Namibian spectators. They really came out in numbers. They came to support. They stood by their team. The girls did well. Unfortunately, they did not win this one. However, they do have another try on tomorrow for the third and fourth place. So please do come through again in numbers and do support the host nation in Namibia. And as you can see on the screen, South Africa really taking the moment and thanking their spectators. And then you have Namibia player to the far left of the screen, definitely appreciating the support and the love that they have been receiving from the crowd and the spectators. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of this first semi-finals. Please stay tuned as we bring you Malawi up against Zimbabwe. From myself and Lady V, adios for now.